Hey, it's your girl SammyCzewski, and as some of you don't know, I'm a woman in the video game industry, and it sucks. So I decided I want to talk about this topic because of the situation with Activision and Blizzard right now, which is something that a lot of you have probably already heard of. I will mention that this video will not be solely about the Activision Blizzard scenario because it is a pretty big thing, but this video is kind of inspired by that situation. So if you didn't know, I am a video game art major at the moment and I should be graduating at the end of this year. Hopefully December, fingers crossed, keeps getting pushed because of unfortunate circumstances, but I should be getting my bachelor's of science in that major when I graduate. And I feel like I repeat that a lot in almost every video that I talk about video games in because I tend to still get a lot of hate comments about how I shouldn't be talking about this because I don't even know how to turn on a computer, which is annoying. And so I feel like I have to repeat myself 80 times. And boom, there's already one thing of sexism to start this video off with the video game industry and women. I obsessively feel the need to repeat that I am educated. Every time I see someone being super sexist though, I tend to view it as that's them like projecting their insecurity. Like there's obviously some kind of insecurity with their masculinity there, or else they wouldn't be so incredibly sexist trying to build themselves up. I don't know. That's just me. That's kind of how I see it. I just feel like, you know, if you're sexist, you're probably insecure. So for this section, I will be talking a bit about the Activision Blizzard lawsuit. I will just be reading this from a paragraph from an article, and I will link down this article down in the description below so you can read it yourself because this is just a part of it. The lawsuit alleges that Activision Blizzard's female workers who spoke to investigators almost universally confirmed that their time at the company was akin to working in a frat house. Male employees drank on the job and came to work hungover, the lawsuit said. The alleged sexual harassment ranged from comments about women's bodies and jokes about rape to the unwanted touching of female employees by their male peers. The complaint, which was the result of a 2-year investigation by DFEH, claims that the unequal treatment of women went beyond company culture to more formal parts of their job. Women were allegedly paid less than men, both when they were hired and during the course of their employment. They were also assigned to lower-level positions and passed over for promotions, despite doing more work than their other male peers in some cases, according to the lawsuit. One woman said her manager told her she wouldn't be promoted because she might get pregnant and like being a mom too much. The sex discrimination was even worse for women of color, the suit claims. At least 2 African American women reported being singled out and micromanaged. Some of the women who came forward with the complaints of discrimination or harassment faced involuntary transfers, were selected for layoffs, or were denied certain opportunities, the suit said. There is another worse part that I also will be mentioning right here, but trigger warning, it does mention suicide, so just remember that. You can skip this part. I will put a timestamp right here to where you can skip straight to where I don't talk about this specific part. I will also be reading this from a paragraph from an article, and I will also be linking this article down in the description below so you can read through it if you would like to. The suit portrays a company that allows unchecked harassment to fester for years, with men groping female colleagues and women being denied promotions and raises. One woman died by suicide due to a relationship with a male supervisor, the complaint alleged. The same woman who was allegedly harassed by other coworkers who shared a nude image of her at a holiday party. Now there's obviously a lot more information about this whole situation, but this was just a very quick rundown of it. If you would actually like to learn about more of it, if you don't know more about it already, I do advise looking up the lawsuit, looking at articles, or even just watching some videos of people actually dedicating a video to discussing it, as once again, this video isn't completely dedicated to it. But just from that information, can't you see how insanely fucked that is? And to me, at least, it's kind of sad because it's almost not surprising. because women in any industry that is male dominated get so mistreated, and sometimes I feel like maybe these industries are so male dominated because nobody believes in women to be able to succeed in these career paths, or once they get there, they just get ruthlessly harassed. Obviously, there are women who thrive in these industries, but the fact that there is still so much terrible shit happening to women is so angering, because it's 2021 and women are still being treated like they aren't capable of anything. We're not just submissive and breedable. Some of us are dominant and infertile, and that's what I identify as. I am not infertile, I just hate children. Back on topic, women are already sexualized in video games itself, and it doesn't help that they're also just sexualized while working on that video game, if they're allowed to work on that video game. In my major, I work a lot on 3D modeling and designing. Character design, level design, a lot of working from making things from a reference or just straight from scratch. I know how to create animations for pre-made models or models I have created, and I even know how to operate with Unreal Engine to create my own game and scenario with my characters and with the design of the level I created. Yet I am still not viewed as an equal. I am lucky enough to not have faced a lot of sexism from my school, though I believe I've been able to avoid that quite a bit because I opted to take online classes, and that has probably helped me a lot because I'm fairly isolated from everyone. Though when it comes to things like my YouTube or my Twitch, as soon as someone sees me talking about games or playing games, it's terrible. It's blasphemy. Is that how you use that word? I don't know, but I wrote it in my script, so I'm saying it. No matter how many times I state that I'm qualified to talk about certain subjects or that I feel that I have relevant education to add to this conversation or discussion about a certain topic, I still feel like I get put down. And it's all because I am not seen as this reliable source because I don't have a penis. I don't understand having little hoes somehow makes me reliable, but okay, I guess. When people automatically see my face when it comes to a subject about video games, they don't see someone that is qualified. I am hoping that this lawsuit against Activision Blizzard does bring some attention to some people to just see how fucked the sexism is in this industry, because it really is painful to just see this happen and notice that nothing much is being done about it, especially when you have to deal with it firsthand. It's terrifying, demeaning, and for some, life-threatening. A big reason why I don't want to work for some big name company is because I'm afraid that I won't get hired, or I won't get paid the same, or I won't get treated the same, or that I will get hurt. I am afraid. But I am very passionate about video games and creating art for video games and creating stories and doing this work when it comes to video games, that I still want this education in hopes that maybe I can just create my own little indie games, or I can work for a smaller indie game company because I trust a small group of coworkers rather than a large company that can get away with something so easily. My preference is to get my degree and create my own indie games, make my own little small indie game company. I have so many ideas for games that I want to create, being horror or comedy or mystery, and I am so excited for those ideas because I get to work on it on my own. I don't have to be afraid of getting denied, of my ideas being seen as stupid. I don't have to be afraid that I won't be able to pursue what I want to pursue because I'm a woman, and I just want to be that girl who can create these powerful indie games on my own. I want to be that girl. I know when it comes to myself that I can trust my ideas, I can trust my work ethic, and I can trust that I am a reliable source because I know me and I know what I am capable of, when other people don't and automatically assume that I'm not capable because of the subject I want to be in. It's just scary when nobody believes in you. I'm sorry this video is a bit shorter than the most of my videos, but if you would like me to go more in depth with this topic or more in depth with the Activision Blizzard lawsuit, just let me know in the comments below and I can definitely do some more research and create a longer script for a video like that. I could even try and see about doing something about the history of sexism in the video game industry, do some research on that, just some ideas. Let me know down in the comments below. I say it all the time. Let me know down in the comments below if you'd be interested in any of that. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Comment down below suggestions for other videos I should do. And thank you to my $5 and up patrons and members up on screen. And thank you to my $10 and up patrons and members that I will be saying out loud. Thank you to Anneliese Hope, Conifer ConnieTreeCow, and my beautiful mother. Thank you guys so much. It helps me create this kind of content, survive, and know that I have this support backing me up to, you know, like I said, create more content. I am so incredibly grateful for all the support. If you're already subscribed to me or if you are new, hello, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. And subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Put on that notification bell, whether you're subscribed or new. Put the notification bell on so that you are notified of whenever I put up new videos. Thank you for watching again, and like always, adios muchachos.